Hello, vinyl community, and anyone else watching this. Thought I'd make a video. Why not? Full disclosure, I've had a couple of beers. So, if I'm a little scatterbrained, that would be why. I'm pretty small, so it doesn't take much. I wanted to make a quick vinyl update video. I don't have that much to show. And hopefully a final turntable update. A bunch of people have asked, and I was doing my comments the other day on my second turntable, or my turntable disclosures and all of that, and it was really negative because I didn't have it back yet, and when I got it back it didn't work, and I'll get to that in a minute, but this will answer some of those, and I will still try to answer them as best I can. And I'm already rambling. But before I start, I wanted to say I just watched a Me Mr. Mayo video, Joe, of some sealed records that came into his store, and it's the best collection I've ever seen anybody buy from anybody anywhere. So check that video out, Me Mr. Mayo's sealed record collection. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, anyway, real quick, before we get to the turntable, a few 45s and then a couple of albums. I don't have a whole lot. I haven't been buying much lately. I have a couple more things in the works, but some have been anywhere, all of that. This just came in the mail today. 45, John Lennon's Japanese copy of Stand By Me, backed with Move Over Miss Al. Typical came with the Toshiba sheet, also came with in another sleeve. It is on Apple, the Japanese Apple label, and there you go. And very cool to have this, and this didn't cost a whole lot of money at all. Shipping was as much, and I didn't buy it from Japan, I bought it from America. Shipping was as much as the 45 or less. The 45 maybe even less. So very cheap, very awesome, very happy to have that in my collection. Finally sprung for these. It's the Four Monkeys cereal box singles. 4 tracks, 2 or 3 of them unreleased, TV show mixes. There's the track listing, and they are just cardboard cereal. If you haven't seen these, trying to find it. It's in one of these things. I'll show you just one of them. They are just basically replicas of what the cereal box would look like. Flexi discs on cardboard, and there's the back of it, and one song on each one. This is just the regular version of Last Train to Clarksville. And there's 4 of them in there, and I got them for about $4 a piece, something like that. Not too bad. Worth it just for a collectible, and again, a couple of things I didn't have, so I picked those up. Here's one of these record store day side-by-sides. I got this really cheap too. Kingdom Come by David Bowie on white vinyl, backed with Tom Verlaine's version of the same song. Side-by-side Rhino reissue, probably. Most of them are. This was just interesting. The 1957 Elvis Medley. I forget his name. Maybe it even says on here. But it's the guy that did the price guides for Elvis and the Beatles and all of that kind of stuff. I forgot his name, and it doesn't say on here. But put this together, and on the B side, even more interesting, I haven't played this yet, is from the first Elvis to the last Beatles hits, 56 to 69, there's supposed to be a snippet of every song that hit #1 in those years. So it's huge. And here's a list of all the songs on here. And you can see it's a little bitty type. And I'm looking to see really quick, after having a couple beers, if I can figure out the guy's name. Well, Jerry Osborne wrote this. Yeah, it is. It's the Osborne price guide. That's the guy. There you go. So, Jerry Osborne put this together. And, again, I got it pretty cheap. And it's interesting. And it's definitely a collectible. And I will play it as soon as I can. One more 45 here. This is an EP by, a reissue by Roy Orbison and the Teen Kings. Go, Go, Go. And it's got 4 songs on it. Blue Suede Shoes, Brown Eyed Handsome Man, Are You Ready, and maybe that's it. Maybe only 3 songs. And it's from a CD they're promoting. Are You Ready, the King Kings. Oh, that's only 2 songs. Yeah, Rip It Up, Go, 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 All By Myself, and Racker Tacker. There. Roy Orbison. Told you I've had a couple beers, guys. So, that's it for the 45s. Not a whole lot, and not a whole lot more in the albums either. But this I got from the same guy as the Bowie and the Elvis Medley single. And it's Bob Dylan, latest mono reissue of the from the mono set that he did. His first album on Columbia. I got this for about $8 and it's still sealed. It's in shrink, it's brand new. The 180 gram reissue of the first Dylan album for $8. I'll take that all day long. So, got that. Same guy again. Roy Orbison, the classic Roy Orbison on Monument Records from 1966. Still sealed. I got it for less than I got the Dylan for. Still sealed, never been opened. So, I don't know if I'll open it or if I won't open it or what I'm going to do, but here you go, an album 4 years younger than I am, still sealed. Amazing. Over a 50-year-old album, still sealed. And real quick, a couple of Springsteen 12 inches. This is the same guy again. So shipping was cheap because I got a bunch of stuff from the same guy. Brilliant Mistake, British import 12-inch, backed with Lucky Man, both from the Lucky Man LP. So no rarities there, but pressing should sound great. And it does come with a free poster, which I don't know. You guys don't need to see a Springsteen poster. You don't care. And Tougher Than the Rest, Bruce Springsteen, another from a different seller. British 12-inch, cheap. And it's got Tougher Than the Rest Live, Be True Live, which was the B-side to Fade Away, and Born to Run, the live acoustic version. Now that may be somewhere else, but most of this isn't. So I was very happy to get this on vinyl. Again, very cheap. So that's it. That's all of the new regular stuff I've gotten, which isn't a lot. I haven't been buying much lately, for several reasons, but mainly I haven't been anywhere. Rain, snow, ugly weather, all of that. Okay, now my turntable. I sent it to my friend Sean to set up. He did a great job. Got it back, and there was a hum like you wouldn't believe out of one of the channels. And I'm like, oh God, what happened? So I waited to talk to him. I didn't see him for a couple days. I was hoping that he unhooked the cartridge and hooked it up wrong, but he didn't. So I'm like, okay. And he did some research and found out that the thin wires are sort of wrapped in a coil. And I had him, they were too long, and I had him shove them back into the arm if he could. And he did that, and apparently they were so close and tight, and whatever happened when they shoved them in the arm, that a positive was hitting a negative, which is what it sounded like. So his idea was just to pull them back out again. So I did. And it worked. Hum's gone. Turntable works. I need to do a second ground. I'm still getting a little bit of buzz, and my house only has a couple outlets in each room. I'm using power strips galore, and I know my grounding is terrible. So I need to work on that. at a decent volume. You can hear a buzz between tracks, and even though I'm using two Travertine tiles and I've got everything cushioned, which I'll show you in a second, I'm still getting some rumble from the motor too. I'm going to work on all of that, but I'm pretty happy right now, and we're going to go to the other room and we're going to take a look at the turntable again, like you guys haven't seen it enough, but I'll show you what I've done, how I fixed it. We're playing the Vinyl Williams album, by the way, which the flash is going to be all over. This was a Baraka P. Dub recommendation a long time ago, Paul, and it's a really very well recorded record, and so I'm playing that, and it's also a very cool looking record, as you can see. 2 record set. So I'm back now. It's running. As you can, I don't know if you can hear it or not. To my ears, this is sounding really good. I actually haven't played a good record on it yet. And we turn it down a little bit. And I need to clean the pots on my receiver really badly. Hopefully I don't get tagged for this. And I haven't played a good record yet. I've only played beat records in a bootleg. And this is sounding way better than I thought it would. So I want to go under here and show you that I put pads, 2 pads under each foot to try to lessen vibration. And there's sort of a bread tie kind of thing cut into a circle in between, because the feet are triangular shape and they punch through the first one. I've got 2 under the motor as well, 2 rubber pads cut out of just craft foam, and 2 Travertine tiles, and there you go. And like I said, it's sounding better than I thought it would. It has been on the other 2 things I've played, but one wasn't a very good condition record, and the other one was bootleg. So right now, listening to this, I'm happier than I have been. So there's the turntable set up properly. I've wanted to show this a lot for Wes, Super Wes, because he's helped me a lot with this, and he has a similar turntable. And I hope I've done everything right. Very happy with it, and that's my update, and that's my collection, and that's my Vinyl Williams album. And take care, everybody. Thanks for watching, and check out my podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. Bye, everybody.